What's up YouTube? In this video, we're going to be attempting the cheapest coyote hunt ever. Let's get straight into this. Okay, fellas. Now, our goals here are going to be simple. We are going to be trying to kill our first coyote as cheaply as possible. Now, we've been going big or go home lately, and we've had very few successes, and we've missed ourselves a fair few of coyotes. We have missed ourselves a fair few of foxes, but maybe this time things will be a bit different. Now, it's getting to the later season of the coyote season, and things are going to get a bit tough around these parts, but besides that, we just need to, try, and maybe we'll get ourselves a coyote finally, because we've been just struggling out here in the muck. But besides that, we need to get into our equipment. Okay, fellas, now, let's get into our equipment. First things first, I'm wearing a pretty classy old Carhartt. It is approximately, 30 years old. It's been through some, wear, tear, lots of goose hunting adventures.
Get ready to kill him.
Right. Kill him! Kill him!
Got one. Yep. Oh yeah. There's one right there. I'm out.
It'll do the job, and probably what it's worth now, let's just go with $5. Secondly, I have some beat up Janes. Now these heifers have been through some hell, and they're gonna be on the cheap list. And finally, our boots. Now, these heifers were $5 at a garage sale, so this is on the very cheap side, but they're waterproof. And the prize jewel of our cheap fest, we have ourselves our spotlight. Now, this fancy piece of equipment was about $20 without the red light. Now, in our homemade ingenuity, we have taped ourselves a red light, and of course I have taped my fancy light onto my camera tripod for more homemade ingenuity. But besides that, this will most definitely do the job. And finally, we got ourselves our fine piece of weaponry. Now, this piece of weaponry has been on almost all of my coyote hunts, and we've missed a few foxes and missed ourselves our chances, but this here piece of fine equipment, now, this is not on the cheap list. This is a fine, expensive piece of equipment, but we cannot, sadly, go cheap on, the firearm, because it is the most crucial part of this hunt. Besides, the spot, the calling, finding them, finding a spot where to hunt them. But this is still a fine piece of equipment. But with less talking, we have ourselves the equipment we need, and now it's time to get on the hunt. Okay, fellas, we are in quite the predicament. It's a bit foggy, I would say, so I don't know how much of this here light is going to help in the fog. Quite the situation we're in. We're just going to hunt until dusk. We're going to see how far we can see, but if the fog is too thick, then we might as well just wait until tomorrow night or tomorrow evening, because I don't want to get pounced on by a pretty angry coyote if one comes after us. But besides that, we're just gonna see and wait, and hopefully the fog is not that bad so we can stay out here. Boys, you know what time it is. Oh, look at that. Works like a charm. Oh, works like a charm. Now, it's not fully dark yet, but we're just gonna do a quick little practice run of this. Oh, yeah. Okay, fellas, next time we're gonna invest in some duct tape, not so this thin, straggly garbage. But this is turning out to be something nice. Nothing yet. But the fog isn't bad, so we can see in the field, which is good, obviously, so we'll stay out. Hopefully, there'll be something. Okay, fellas. Now, our first expedition did not go so well. It did not go well at all. So we stood out there for about a good hour in the darkness. Did not hear anything. Did not see anything with our fancy red light. We're gonna be doing this in the evening again, obviously, and we're just gonna really tough this one out, because I just full-heartedly believe that these coyotes are just hiding and lurking out there, and they're just waiting for us. But besides that, we just need to get down to it. And of course, nothing could go wrong with a noob coyote hunter hunting with the cheapest garbage on the planet. But besides that, we need to get into hunting these heifer coyotes. Holy crap, boys. It is a 70-degree day in March. Now, this isn't exactly perfect for the old coyote hunt, of course. Usually why, below freezing, because those coyotes have to eat and they have to be on the move. But for us, I can't lie, it feels pretty good, especially after almost freezing to death the last 4 months. We gotta, change up the tactics. We're gonna be doing more coyote vocalizations today to really spice up things, so to speak, to make those coyotes wanna, get down. But besides that, we just need to get to our spot, which is way in the back, because I don't want any of this garbage. Okay, boys, we're approaching the first spot. Now, we've hunted this spot before, and we have seen a coyote here just a little bit over to the right of me. But I think this spot's better, has a lot more cover, and hopefully you'll have a lot more coyotes, of course. But besides that, we need to get in there quietly, and then we can start calling in these heifer coyotes. We've reached the holy hovel. Now, we've hunted here before without much success, but see now, there's a coyote over there, and we're in some pretty, not so good cover. Now, this is way better cover, and hopefully we can see him coming from afar, so we can, get tucked in like so, and get a shot off them. But besides that, it is time to call. Hold on, nothing. Okay, boys, it's getting pretty bad out here. I have not seen any coyotes. I've only seen an endless horde of geese. But we're going to be trying out a different spot, my deer hunting spot, because earlier, back in October, I heard coyotes hollering and doing all their coyote things over there. At the time, I was like, oh no, but right now, I'm like, oh yeah, because, there's a spot where there's actually coyotes, not just some desolate field garbage. We're going to give it a few more minutes, because, granted, we are going to be hunting there at dark, but I want to get in there probably when there's just a little bit of light, so I'm not, stepping through the woods, smacking in the trees and sticks and all that, and be a little more quiet and sneaky. But besides that, I think we're going to give it another 20 minutes before we head out and begin the long trek back to the old truck. Ugh. Okay, fellas, we're hanging out now. We're going to our other spot, our deer spot, and we gotta stay alert right now, because whenever these degenerates can pop out and surprise you. So we gotta be as alert as possible, and maybe, just maybe, we can get one just crawling out of here. But besides that, it's time to get to the new spot. Okay, fellas, now, going to my deer spot, the one where there was a lot of brush and garbage and all that was probably not the best idea, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Now, in this spot, we did not hear anything, did not see anything. It was just kind of spooky out there. Now, it was a bad idea in hindsight, but, you know, I was desperate to, you know, get ourselves a coyote for once, because this, my first year of coyote hunting, it's been a bit rough. We've missed them, we've missed chances. It's just been all around not complete disaster, but it is starting to look like a disaster. But besides that, the night hunting has been a bit difficult. Besides everything going to hell, this is going to be our last shot. We're going to be doing this in the morning, the early morning, and hopefully these coyotes are, you know, out there then, because sure as hell, they're not out here now. But besides that, we need to get the hunting in the morning. Alright, boys. The morning was extremely uneventful. Not a single thing happened. The only thing that really happened is that the winds really picked up since yesterday, which is obviously not good. So I think it's time to pack it up. And fellas, I thought today was going to be a little more eventful, of course. Sadly, our new tactic did not work. Going to thicker garbage in the morning kind of backfired. So sadly, this means this is the end of the morning hunt. Okay, fellas, clearly going cheap did not help our problems. It's, in fact, worsened the problem. So, next video, hopefully we get a coyote, obviously, because this is getting very, very sad. All our coyote hunt is gone. Pretty much the same. Occasionally see one, miss some, miss chances, embarrassing, and this is becoming slowly a disaster. But besides that, clearly going extremely cheap did not help any problems, just made the problems worse. But sadly, and of course, this means is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see our bow hunt for rabbits video down here, and of course, you guys want to see our last coyote hunt video down here. Besides that, I'll see y'all next video. See ya!